Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to play 2.6 in the current meta, and we'll just be talking about the current state of 2.6 and why it's actually in quite a good spot right now. So 2.6 kind of left the meta for a little bit, guys. You know, it had small sparks of being slightly viable, but yeah, we're just in kind of a bad place up until just in the last balance changes, where it got a very nice buff to where now Ice Golem has 10% more HP, and I feel like just that buff alone has actually made 2.6 quite a bit better. And also just Hog Rider seems to be in a pretty good spot now. There's not a crazy amount of hard counters going around to Hog Rider, and yeah, the defense of this deck is just really good right now. I love having the Evo Musketeer up in here as well, because sometimes obviously decks like Tesla decks or Cannon Cycle decks, stuff like that can be pretty hard to get through, but when you have the Evo Musketeer, you can actually just snipe them down every once in a while. It takes a while to get to the Evo Musketeer, but this deck does spam quite a few of them, so you get to quite a good amount of Musketeers per game. We're going to cycle our Musketeer right here, guys, and the next Musketeer should be evolved, and we can maybe get some value out of it. I'm not exactly sure what this guy's final cards are going to be. Okay, he does have the Prince. At first I thought it might be like a P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant deck, but it looks like it's just going to be more like a double Prince version right here, most likely. I may have to Fireball, honestly, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm just going to Skeletons right here. Kind of a weird Skeletons placement, guys, but I just didn't want him to predict me with like a Rage or something. Looks like we do take a lot of damage here. I feel like I could have defended that definitely a little bit better, but I guess we survive. I probably could have gone for a Fireball, guys, to kill that Bomber, but it's okay. Will be some Hog damage right here on the tower. These types of matchups are definitely nicer for Hog compared to Building Cycle decks. I think the hardest matchups are, yeah, ones where they have like a bunch of buildings and stuff like that. That gets pretty difficult, but if they don't have a building, then you're pretty much guaranteed to get some Hog damage throughout the game. He might Goblin Giant. Oh, he goes for it all the way in the back, surprisingly. We're just going to get our Evo Ice Spirit down, which is going to be pretty nice, actually. We could just go in for that Ice Golem Hog here. I'm going to go for the Ice Golem as well with this Hog Rider, guys, because if I don't, I know it's not really going to get that much damage, so yeah, this Hog here is pretty good. He goes for the guards to the side, but he kind of messed up, I feel like. I think he should have positioned them a bit better. He does get another Goblin Giant. Guys, I'm going to cannon up high right here. I'm always going for these cannons slightly up high so he can't fireball the cannon and the tower at the same time. He just has to pick and choose one. Oh, snap. This is getting close here. Okay, I think we defended, guys. That was actually so close. Yeah, that was actually so close right there, but we just have to log here on the guards, and then we go in for a fireball. That was a pretty easy matchup, honestly. 2.6 completely hard counters any beatdown decks. Hopping right into the next match, guys, we're just going to cycle as quickly as possible to our Hog Rider. Okay, this guy is not playing anything, so I'm just going to get my Ice Golem Hog down. I hope we face like a Mega Knight player or something like that, some beatdown players I can show you guys that even if you kind of overspend on offense, you can still defend pretty easily. Okay, wait a minute, what? Guys, I don't know how my Hog did not hit right there. I could have sworn it was, like, gonna hit, but then it just didn't, though. Yeah, I couldn't really activate our King Tower right there because, we had our Musketeer down, which we kind of had to play just to prevent his stuff from doing too much. Pretty nice Ice Golem Hog right here, guys. As you can see, he's not really able to Tornado. I mean, now he does because he played the Skelly Drags, but you can see we're getting a lot of value out of this Ice Golem each time. And, I mean, he does have his king up now, guys, but we could just always go for Ice Golem Hogs every time, and he's always going to have to play like a Lumberjack or Skelly Drags to actually kill that Ice Golem. This guy might go in for a Golem sometime soon, so I'm kind of just waiting for that. No, he does go for the Pump. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get ready to keep on spamming my Ice Golem and Hogs, but right now I know he has the Evo Electro Dragon, so I don't want to play an Ice Golem Hog right into that. Evo Ice Spirit does get a nice tower connection. I'm actually just going to Ice Golem Hog just to prove to you guys how strong defensively this deck is, guys. We're down a lot of elixir from this Ice Golem Hog right now, so we should not be able to defend, but I just want to see if our defense is actually that strong that we can get away with this. This is just a test right here, guys. I actually don't know if I can survive right now after doing that. There's a chance that I'm just dead right now, but hopefully not. Come on, please don't get a NATO right away. Nice! Guys, that was so smart by me. Oh my gosh. I'll explain to you guys what just happened there. So look, I was going to Musketeer on the side, right? Like, I knew he's going to try to NATO my Musketeer into his stuff, right? So I purposely played it kind of like behind the tower right there. So the tower would actually block his Tornado from pulling my musketeer in, and that's exactly what happened. He just couldn't pull my musketeer in, so we actually had a very easy defense right there. But now it's going to be really the biggest push of all that we're going to have to defend right here. Oh, what a nice Evo Musketeer sniping the E-Drag. Evo Musketeer just needs a nerf in this matchup, man. It's actually way too good here to snipe the E-Drags. We're actually going to go in for the 3 crown at this point. This guy actually might get 3 crowned. Yo, he just got 3 crowned. That was incredible. Incredible defense of 2.6. Alright guys, we're facing the sky right now. Very great color today is the sky. Pretty sure this guy's a Goblin Drill player, so... Oh, wait a minute. What? My guy. No way you misplace a bomb tower and a musketeer consecutively. That is crazy work. Oh man. Guys, I'm excited for tomorrow, man. I think I'm going to hang out with some of my high school friends for the first time in a little while, and we might go to the movies or something like that. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have any good movie suggestions, because I don't really watch movies very often at all, so I'm not really sure what would be good. Bro, no way! You are not real. You are not real. What? You missed that twice in a row, and you missed the musketeer as well? And he's probably just giving up out of shame right now. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next match. We're up against Dino. We're just going to start out with our Hog Rider first play. Guys, make sure you play your Hog Rider right here. I see a lot of people just go for a Hog straight down the middle, but when you go for a Hog here, it kind of just puts it on a little bit of a outer position on the map, I guess you could say. So it helps it just a little bit more to have a chance to, like, you know, bypass buildings or just have a bit of a better chance to reach the tower. Looks like we have a pretty good defense right here. We're going to take just a couple Spear Goblin nibbles to our tower, but overall, that's a pretty good start. This guy probably has recruits with like Mighty Miner and Skeleton Barrel maybe. Yeah, if he has Skeleton Barrel, that will be interesting to see how we're going to do against that. Yeah, he does have the Skelly Barrel. Musketeer should stop it. No, actually, wait, no, the tower was on the wrong thing right there. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage here, guys, but I'm just going to accept it. I could have defended that, but I'm just going to accept it so then I can actually counter push here, and I could get a lot of damage back. I think most people would have defended that a lot with a lot more elixir, and I could have defended that pretty easily, but I'm kind of just like deciding on purpose that it's more worth it to get some damage back myself than to just try to over-defend every little thing. We're going to get our king up here as well. Oh, what? No, the log just hit that at the wrong time. Alright, very good Ice Spirit Skeletons there. I guess I'll even Hog once again right here because I feel like he's going to at least take a hit here. Yeah, even with the guards there, he's going to take 1 hit. Not the best Hog ever, but not the worst either. And we're in a pretty good spot right now. Oh, that's a nice cannon right here. Kind of a bad Skelly Barrel by him because I was going to have to spend at least 2 elixir anyways just stopping those guards, but kind of just wasted that. Oh, he's going to get a couple tickles actually. But I'm still pretty happy with this situation. We have Evo Musketeer as well to maybe snipe a Firecracker or something, and overall we're feeling pretty good. I'll just go for the Musketeer kind of early. Bruh, these guys keep on going for the same plays over and over and over, man. The only thing they know how to do is like recruits the bridge split gang or split wall breakers. They actually do that as a starting play sometimes. Wait, how did that connect right there? Also, we are going to get a Hog hit right here. Our Hog is basically guaranteed damage unless he completely overspends on it, so that is pretty nice. That's kind of a bad Firecracker, just gives us a free, you know, 300 tower damage. What? Go for your split gang? I knew it. I knew it. I knew he would split gang right there. Ooh, he does go for the Evo Skelly Barrel. That's like the only possible way he could win this game still. Wait, I literally have to Fireball. Wait, hold up. I'm choking. Bro, I just choked. I just choked, guys. There were just so much going on at once. I just was trying to take a second to think. But I didn't have a second. Bruh. Literally the same play over and over and over. Come on. Oh, we got it. Okay, I can't believe I almost choked that, guys. That would have been a crazy choke right there, but we take it in the end. Alright guys, we got another match. We're just going to go for the Hog Skeletons first play. You just want to be almost as aggressive as possible when you're playing 2.6 in this meta because the defense is always just so solid of 2.6, so it's usually just the offense that you sometimes might struggle with, so you just want to be very aggressive very early. I'm going to go for the Ice Golem right here. I feel like it's going to be really good against stuff like Prince. It will just tank a little bit longer than before. I can definitely tell it has more HP than before because against Prince it used to, I think, survive with just like 1 HP, but now it does tank 2 shots, which does help a little bit. Only 1 hog hit on the tower, guys, but I think we'll be okay here on defense, hopefully. I'm not even exactly sure what this guy's running. He has kind of a weird deck right here, it looks like. Ooh, I kind of messed up my skeletons just slightly, but shouldn't really matter too much, hopefully. I have to log this back. Oh no, please. Okay, I think one of the barbs will get on my tower. Yeah, 1 barb does get on my tower, guys, but overall, that's not the worst thing ever. Because I didn't really know he had a battle ram, so kind of wasted my cannon in a bit of a weird position. For our future cannons, guys, we're probably going to play them 1 tile higher right here so they can pull a battle ram from both sides a little bit easier, or at least have a bit of a better chance to. Gonna go for the skellies way up high right here. I go for them up high like that oftentimes, guys, because then both archers target the same skeleton at the same time, so it just stops them a little bit better, usually. Evo Ice Spirit along with our Ice Golem is going to wreck this Prince easily, so we are up a little bit of damage right now, and we are going opposite lane too, which is perfect. Ooh, he goes for a whole giant skeleton and a ghost as well. We can just Hog Rider, guys. He wasted all his elixir. I don't know if he can actually defend right now. Bro, what is this guy thinking? Why did he think that would work? Wait. Dude, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Dude, I was hoping the ghost would go for the Ice Golem, guys. Oh no. The giant skeleton bomb pushed it away right at the perfect time. I should not have done that Ice Golem like that. Kind of sold right there. We're going to get a nice fireball off right here, and I'll probably get my Hog Rider down in a second. Yeah, we can just Hog Rider right here, then we get a cannon for the battle ram. And we're going to try to protect the cannon a little bit here so it can also stop his other side push as well. This is a really valuable cannon right here. Counter the battle ram and will counter all of this as well on the other side. Alright, we can just get our Evo Ice Spirit down. He does get an Electro Wizard. He might try to go in for a ram. Yeah, he does go for the ram. I don't know what made this guy think that Giant Skeleton in a bridge spam deck would be a good idea, though. I feel like Giant Skeleton just kind of sucks right now in general, but especially in bridge spam, it just doesn't really make much sense to me why this guy decided to play this deck here. Oh, he does just go for the arrows onto my King Tower, guys, so all we have to do now is get a Fireball down, then Log will fully take us the win here. 2.6 is just such a good counter to bridge spam, and quite a bit of the meta, it seems like. We found our next match. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think of 2.6 in 2025. Do you think it's actually a high skill deck now, or is it still a low skill deck? Because people used to always say it's like one of the lower skill decks. A lot of people think it's one of the highest skill decks, and a lot of people also think it's one of the lowest. Personally, I think I'm somewhere in between because I feel like you have to make a lot of decisions and you have to get a lot of cool interactions to do well with 2.6 a lot of the time, but at the same time, having so many cheap cards to play can also help you just get bailed out of situations where you made a terrible mistake, but you just have so many cycle cards and stuff that doesn't even matter because you can always catch yourself from those mistakes usually. Hog Riders should get 1 hit right here. Very nice. Yeah, so we're going to have to be really aggressive in this matchup. We're just facing Goblin Drill Cycle, it looks like. Just have to decide how we want to play based on if he has a Goblin Demolisher or a Little Prince. We can adjust our playstyle a little bit. But yeah, for now we're just going to be pretty aggressive for the most part, and we do have our Evo Musketeer that we can get to as well, which could be pretty nice for us. I'm going to get the Musketeer down right here. He does block it actually, but I think this is fine though. I'm going to go for a Hog right here and then Log after, guys. You have to really pay attention to how you cycle your cards because it could be the difference between getting a Hog to outcycle them and not getting your Hog to outcycle them. Nice, really good defense right there, guys. I thought I would take some damage, but looks like we actually do not take any damage. Nice, beautiful cannon right there too. So we're up a few hundred damage right now. Kind of an alright single elixir. Would have preferred to be up a little bit more damage at this point, but we could probably make something work out here. He does go in for an early Tesla, which is kind of interesting that he went for it that early. I'm just going to get an Ice Golem down here that I'm going to Musketeer the middle. He's probably going to predict it and like block it and whatever. No, he actually does not block it. Interesting. Okay, we can just go for a Log right here. Nice, we do hit his skeletons there. And we do force out the Evo Tesla, which is pretty good. I'll probably spam a Hog on this other side in 1 second here. Yeah, I'm going to spam the Hog because he played the drill, so he can't really defend this. Oh, he's in trouble. He has to go for a whole rocket there. Guys, that Hog is so good. Get another. Oh, it almost got another hit right there. That was actually so good for us, and we know now that he has rocket. I had no idea he had rocket until right now, so I'm kind of glad that we know that he does. We're going to get our Evo Musketeer down, which is going to snipe down his Tesla pretty nicely, and it does force out a whole extra Goblin Drill on defense by him. I'm quite liking our situation right here. Nice. Okay, we could just go for this here. We could just get another Hog Rider. He's probably going to have to just get his Tesla down late right here. Or it looks like he does not decide to. Man, I could have logged there to get a Hog hit. Dang, I could have gotten a Hog hit right there. All good, though. Now, guys, he could go for a Rocket. Yeah, he does go in for the Rocket. Alright, we're going to have to go for this right here, then get our Hog Rider, and then Skillies after. Guys, pay attention to the order we're cycling our cards here. We're purposely making sure to go for stuff. Go for our Hog Rider, and then go for other stuff afterwards. So that way we're able to get to the Hog as soon as possible. We do kill his Goblin Demolisher here, or at least, you know, send it into the second form. Ice Golem is actually going to get some damage. Not bad. He's going to have to go for a Tesla. Yeah, he just played the Evo Tesla. Oh, the Knight got a hit right there. I could have stopped that. I honestly wasn't really paying too much attention there. Dang, that kind of sucks. Alright, we can just get an Ice Golem down. And just get this here. Ooh, this is pretty bad. Oh, I didn't really need those skeletons. Man, I think we lost, guys. The Rocket is so annoying for us here. We're just going to have to go in for a little bit of a push and hopefully something can happen, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, that's such a nice Musketeer, though. Let's see if we hit anything. No, we don't hit anything there. Dang, man, it's actually so hard to break through right now. He does go in for the Rocket, though, which is kind of nice for us, actually. Okay, guys, we have a chance here still. Just got to make some really good plays here. Just going to go in for this so he can't Rocket. He goes for the log, but guys, we can just go for our log right here. Then that's going to counter his drill. And then we just get another Hog really quickly so he can't go for a Rocket cycle right here. Okay, nice, nice, nice. He's going to have to... Wow, Rocket on defense. Okay, guys, we might have taken it. I think we might have just taken it right there with that. Oh, snap. Oh, nice, we defended that. Come on, come on, come on. Fireball. Yeah, there's no way he's going to do enough damage in time. Let's go, guys. That was honestly just perfect plays. I tried to explain it as best as I could, but yeah, that was nice.